Alright, you get it and I'll pay you back. Or you can go get my blue, no, not my blue bar. Ooh! What's up, honey? Woo! I had just hit the time clock and came on in here with y'all. Just hit the time clock. Do you hear me? They came on in here with y'all because it's some stuff we got to talk about real quick. Hey, Bonafides and what's YouTube otherwise. I don't like what this look like. It's me, Seaman Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. But we might go back to the AV, okay? Because my hair is curly and it don't look curly right now. And I just don't, I ain't got no lights on. Crazy. What's going on, everybody? Hey, Andrew. Hey, Soulstress. Hey, Ducksworth. Girl, use your own, girl. And then I have to come back and hook you up. I ain't got it. Woo! This ain't gonna work neither. Thank you, though. You know I'll get you back. I got Brooklyn ordering some pizza. She's looking for my card. I was like, ooh, baby. I gotta make some moves on that card after I get off this video. Honey, I'm so pissed. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hopefully this will look a little better. You see that thing fall that quick? It still ain't looking all that good. Ooh, child. Where's that ring light at, child? I can't deal with this shit no more falling and stuff. don't have to mess with that ring light for now. Woo! Okay, y'all, what's going on, honey? Your girl is up in here. Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Cemented, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go. I tried to do something that I couldn't do, but anyway. Oh, how has y'all's week been? Y'all, I have had a trying week on my nerves. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? A very trying week on my nerves. It was my woman week on top of that. It is my woman week, not was, okay? And I have been going through. Baby, we're going to talk about Kamala Harris first because I know that's what most of y'all came for. I don't like it, but I understand it. Okay. So Kamala Harris, honey, she done angst her way into the vice president role for the Democrats. Angst her way. Okay. Biden said he was picking a black woman, as he should. Black women, as many people are saying, are the crux of the Democratic Party. Okay. And I got to do a lot of things at one time. Okay. Now, black women have supported the Democratic Party for years, worked tirelessly on campaign efforts and for different party affiliations and party goals and stuff like that. And they are what brings the black community. Okay. So it was time for us to get some love, for black women to get some love for real. Now, we got all kind of, conversation on what's black and what ain't black. I'm gonna try not to go too far into that, but I do want to touch on it. So Joe Biden realizing how important black women are to the Democratic Party, as well as understand that we wasn't going to play with him. Okay, said I am going to pick a black woman or a woman of color, something like that, to be my running mate. Excuse me. Child, we start hearing everybody. Kamala, Stacey Abrams, Val Demings, and there was one other older black woman, I can't remember her name, and a host of other people that were up in the running. And I just kept saying, Lord, please don't let it be Kamala. Please don't let it be Kamala. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like Kamala, because Kamala plays in black people's face, okay? I believe that her time as a prosecutor was our window to her soul, okay? Now, y'all know one thing that I always say in here is that I don't like a bought Negro. And to me, Kamala Harris is a bought Negro. She will do and say what the majority... Well, wait. She will do and say what needs to be done and to stay in favor, okay? And I don't like that, okay? Another thing that I don't like about Kamala Harris is that she does not identify, or she keeps playing back and forth windshield wiping if she black or she's not. Now, one thing we know she is not is American. She might be North American, but she's not an American, 50-state American descendant of slaves. Therefore, she is not representative of what the majority of the black voter constituency is made out of. I don't like that wishy-washy stuff, okay? Additionally, Kamala, back to her time as a prosecutor, Kamala showed us straight up who the F she was, okay? Now, as a senator, as she became very much heavily criticized and looked after by the Black community as someone who is not an ally, she started trying to fix her image. I totally understand. Fix her image. But at the end of the day, what I see with how you identify yourself and how you prosecuted for years in California, that's all I need to see. Okay? Now, we now come. Y'all gotta go on mute real quick. Sorry, y'all. I had to handle some business real quick. Okay. So anyway, I was really tripping because I felt Kamala in my spirit that he was gonna pick her, but at the same time, I felt like Val Demings was my pick. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why he picked Kamala. Okay. First of all, let's start with the visual. Start with the low hanging fruit. The visual. Visually, Kamala Harris gives him a lot of vigor and virility that he doesn't possess individually. Hey, a lot of people are worried about how old he is. Is he going to die in office? This. She has a lot of fire. She's 55 years old, but she has a lot of fire. She's still more youthful than him. She has run a presidential candidacy. And knows, the roughness of it, what requires of, she knows how to debate. She knows how to speak. She's been a senator. She's been a prosecutor. She's been, she has, not saying that any other women didn't. She has a very good presentation as far as her background. Okay. And then as far as just visually, like seeing her, she's younger looking. She's virile. She's active. She seems very sprightly. And she light skinned. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel that white people a lot of times are get nervous or distrust darker skinned people. And I don't think it's just white people. I think a lot of people are like that. A lot of different types of people are like that. A lot of the other Black women were that old grandma looking Black woman, mammy looking kind of a little bit. Don't be mad at me. I'm just saying the things that I've heard and I've seen. That may not produce the type of trust that the majority of Americans probably need. And what I mean by trust is, like, that you'll be for the people and not just for one area. You know what I'm saying? And Val Demings is very no nonsense. She's very straight up, and she's very, very Black. If you understand what I'm saying to you, like very Black presenting, very Black knowledgeable, very Black preoccupied, and I like her. But I think that that's just too much, especially in this age of Trump. Maybe in 2 or more presidential runs, when this division that Trump has gotten put together is gone, that these things wouldn't be so much in play. Now, let's get back to the Blackness, okay? That whole, she's not really all the way Black. Do you know how many people I heard in passing? Now, they never said it with me around, but white people in Texas I heard in passing that echoed that similar type of sentiment with Obama. Like, they were okay because he was kind of mixed up and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They were okay with his Africanness because he's also not an ADOS, okay, American descendant of slaves. They was okay because it was the mix of it. You know what I'm saying? It made them feel a little bit like they're not all the way Black. Like, we might be able to trust the mixedness. You know what I'm saying? A little bit more, that they're not gonna go all out for Blacks, this person. And I believe Kamala Harris brings that to this race. She brings that unfortunate trust element in her mixedness. Okay. Then when you ever have some problems with some Indians, you know what I'm saying? Then she's raised by her Indian mama, okay? And I believe all of that goes into that trust factor. I really do. Like, I'm gonna just be putting I'm not gonna really answer y'all's things unless I see something, but I will put y'all's comments up so people can see it better. Hey, additionally, that white husband goes with her. And you see how quick God dang it. You see how quick his ass then got pushed on TV? Mm-hmm. That white husband works for her too. Okay. Off of the race stuff. Now, let's talk about, I'll be a president for the people. And it be tripping me out how many black folks be really like, he wasn't the black people's president. He was the president for the people. My Negro, okay? Maybe the first term, but the second term, we were supposed to get some specifically black stuff. Oh, wait, everybody was against them. Da, 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 da. Baby, it don't really work like that all the time. You can't say that about everything. It's called executive orders. It's called, you don't even have to do it on a presidential level. You could get your people together, Jay-Z and whoever else, and all your folks in Chicago and grassroots organizations and stuff, and do some bottom up type of stuff, not trickle down, which is what black folks always get, is some trickle down mess. Okay. Also, please Google what's her name? Kamala Harris's ideas on reparations. She's in the trickle down crew too. Okay. She's in the trickle down crew too. Now, baby, that president or vice president for the people, that's the only way these white folks it may turn a little bit, or it's gonna get behind her. Okay. They're not going for, not right now, not in this era of Trump, anyone with our specific demands at heart or in play that will put them in play. I want to bring your attention to this. Okay. I want to bring it early before people start getting disinterested. This is not our election. Okay. I don't care what people say. This is not our election. The next 2024 may not be our election either. But 2028, baby, let me tell you something. If Black America, I'm talking about Black America, Americans, descendants of slaves, not no Jamaicans, okay? No shade to you Jamaicans. No. Not no Africans, Nigerians, no Belizeans, none of that. Guamanian looking, the ones that look black, not you, okay? American descendants of slaves do not come together and groom them up a candidate. By 2028, I do not believe we will ever have a candidate that will be speaking for us specifically, period. Right. Everybody has to have a Black agenda. It don't matter if it's a whack one or not. If you're not speaking Black at some point, we should not accept that. We waited too long on this, okay? We waited too long for 2020, 2024, and if we don't get it together by 2028, I don't forecast. I don't pre-prophesy. Let me shut up. I always mess with that Negro. But anyway, that we're ever going to be able to make it. Okay. And the reason why I put 2028 is that's when Generation X is getting older, and coming up out of here, well, according to how death rates go. And that millennial, they coming in here with the browning of America, honey. And then baby boomers is going to be the ones that, started out, well, I ain't going to say started, but mixed it all up with the civil rights movement and stuff like that. They're going to be up out of here too. So I'm trying to tell you, you cannot trust. Hey, it might be a gang of millennials on here. You can't trust the greater population of millennials, okay? Because they on that we love everybody stuff, and that's when you get more trickle down. Okay? Yes, they might be out here in these streets talking about Black Lives Matters and stuff like that, but what really is coming out of it? Now it's just starting, so of course we see that. We see this just starting. We can't be thinking it's gonna be an overhaul and this, that, and the other. But I just do not believe we can trust the millennials like that to get 40 and 50 and be not doing that I don't see color. Okay. That's just me. Kamala Harris. We see Trump gonna come in here and tell her she got that nasty woman disease. You see, I told her she was nasty, honey. She was nasty. Oh, mean, what do you call it? Or what they say, a mean, angry black woman. She got that nasty woman disease. Y'all remember old Mister on Color Purple? What I want to see from her, because since you in there already, is I want to see you give it all you got. I want you to be a AKA sister. I want you to be a HBCU. Did she go to Howard? Type of sister. I want you to be whatever it is that's inside you that made you sit up a couple months ago and start talking at you black. Okay? I want to see it. Yeah. Hit that like button, child. And please subscribe to my channel, please. I want her to be all this stuff she's what do you call it? Girl, I want to say pretending. All of that you saying that you are, when you get around us, I want you to be there. And I want you to win or lose based on that. Point blank period, sis. Win or lose based on that. Because you playing in our face, Kamala. And the way that you keep flip-flopping on stuff and things like that about who you are and how you identify yourself. Just identify yourself how you identify yourself, whether it's with how we like it or not. And then we just get with it or not. And that's just what it is. You see what I'm saying? I just don't like the back and forth. At this point I'm like this, and this point I'm like that. Exactly. Now, let's talk about how Trump keeps saying, thank you. Trump keeps saying, the way that Kamala dogged out Joe Biden and talked about him like a dog, I would have never picked her. Yeah. There's not too many of you, man. You know what I'm saying? There's not too many people of you like you. I'm glad that he didn't sit on that and fester on that. He saw power, he saw energy, and he saw finesse. Okay, but don't finesse us, Kamala, is what I'm saying. Okay, you've been finessing, we sick of it. Okay, and he got off the petty shit, and that's the type of person I want to lead me. I don't got time for no petty shit. We did petty for 4 years, and all that petty shit is crazy. All the petty shit is a waste of time, and the petty shit is a lot of confusion. A lot of the pettiness that be going on, I don't even understand what's going on. I understand it's petty, but I don't understand how there's no fear behind a lot of the pettiness that Trump does. I don't understand why there's no fear from other countries or fear from your own inner circle or your own American constituency from all the pettiness that go on. And when I don't see that you have any logical bearing on the results of your actions, or like any logical bearing on what could happen, I don't want to fool with you, because to me you're a loose cannon, in my opinion. But the question is Kamala's idea of giving it all she had, what is her of all she had? We're gonna see. He did. And honestly, I do think she was his best option. Like I said, they don't want them Auntie Maggie. What's her name? Magenta in California. What's her name? Magenta? What's her name? The one that be talking all that noise all the time. Auntie Maxine. Maxine Waters. That's her name. They don't want that. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that needs to stay where that is, okay? I don't want that as the vice president. I want someone who is tough, knowledgeable, and who is real about who they are. Okay? I just don't like that about Kamala, y'all. I can't even keep going too far. I'm not gonna go far in this. I am not a political. I just don't like that flip flop mess and stuff like that. Y'all know Kamala don't have no kids. Them children that we see is her husband's children from a previous relationship. She don't even have any children. That's not a big thing for me, but it's something that did cause some pause. Hello. She is all things to all people. That's what I'm saying. Why is that the problem in America? Why do we accept that all the time? You know what I'm saying? We it's like that's what we looking for. Somebody to be like black folks be so cool with. Oh, we finna get on some other stuff too. Black folks be so cool with. Well, they for everybody. They can't just be for us. It's like black folks don't never feel like they are big enough or important enough to request and garner specific attention to our causes. And I'm really sick of that. I'm really sick of that. And once they get in office, Biden and Harris 2020, we cannot let up. We cannot let up like we did Obama. And I'll be honest with you, I was like, oh, he in there by, oh, they wearing what? I'm talking about the 8 years. Oh, they wearing, oh, okay. Oh, Sasha Malia got them braids and they had like some true black girls. Go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And it was stupid, but I was young and irresponsible. And we cannot afford it anymore. We're going to keep losing. If you have not seen it with this COVID-19, you're blind. If you have not seen it with this unemployment, you're blind. If you have not seen it with this healthcare, you're blind. Yep. We gotta stay on. We gotta put our foot on that neck. That's my AKA move. My movement. We gotta be on her neck. And oh boy, neck. We can't put our foot too tight on Joe's neck though, because Joe barely breathing. But that's the truth. Okay. Gots to stay on these motherfuckers' necks. We did fall asleep at the wheel, and we blaming Obama. I am, because my thing is, you're gonna be the first black president. He wasn't the first black president. He was the first mixed president. You should have known how niggas was gonna do. You singing Al Green, but you didn't know how niggas was gonna do. Child boo. And Michelle Obama on that thing she had on what do you call it? On Netflix talking about we wanted to do so much stuff, but people just left us out there hanging. Girl boo, you already knew what time it was. Y'all should have had shit in place to keep niggas interested. Now, let's talk about the ski wee, okay? Ski wee, I'm sick of y'all mugs. I ain't even gonna lie, ski wee. I'm tired of it, okay? All down my timelines. Girl, I tell you, my friends and associates are AKAs. Do you hear what I'm saying? I didn't even know how many were. Ooh, they out there. Ooh, child. My soror 2020. My soror. Girl, boo, your sorority locked up more than a little bit of black men. Don't talk to me about no program she initiated like the last years of her term, talking about building up black men and getting them jobs and doing their credit. So they got all kind of shit out here. Y'all been seeing all the commercials and stuff like that for her? And talking about all the stuff she did. Listen, look, she in there now. She is the VP. I don't want to hear the bullshit. You don't got to bullshit me because I don't believe it. She already in there. Okay? Now I want to know what she talking about. Now, the thing about it is, they get my vote regardless, okay? Because I can't deal with what's going on right now. But my thing is, we on her neck, though. We on her neck. Okay? Period. We on Biden's neck. Period, Pooh. Yeah, I've been seeing all kind of crazy commercials for real. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stacey Abrams was not going to appeal to the masses because she got that mammy effect, that mammy look. And a lot of people think that overweight people, bald head and black, are country, and she from the South, like they're uneducated or like they can't do. But those are the people who built the country, the actual country of America. So it just trips me out. Girl. Yeah, she's supposed to lock up criminals, but as a black sister, the creator of life, okay? Remember, they didn't go get Anna Avonlea and her DNA to change the world and get all this stuff, all these vaccines and all these treatments and stuff for all these illnesses and stuff. They went and got Henrietta Lacks, okay? Get into that. So you carry a lot of weight as being a black woman. That's why I don't mess with. That's why I'm not giving my womb outside of a black man. Period. Okay, Pooh. Period. I believe I'm here to be in a black family with a black man, and that's that. Okay, and raise black kings and queens. Get into it. Okay, and you are too, sister. Whether you believe it or not, you are too, sis. Okay. Hey, yo, baby, yo. So, yes, she is supposed to lock them up, but you don't lock them up. You should have a degree of. Now I know that now I get what you're saying. You should still have a degree of compassion for situations and for people, especially people like you. Now, I'm not gonna say, well, the white folks do it. That's not what we're gonna do. We're just gonna say a lot of the stuff that she did to black men is unforgivable as a sister, point blank, period. Okay? Just like she sent them blacks and the Mexicans to fight fires that was locked up. They don't know shit about fighting no damn fires. They don't know shit about being nowhere close to none of them damn forest fires in California. And I don't appreciate it. Period. Mm-hmm. She did at the end, like towards the end of her term. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now, I'm too through with the sorors, okay? The sorors. All they see is a soror. That's all they see is a soror. Girl, what exactly are you going to demand of your soror? Just to be a soror in the office? I'm sick of that mess. My soror and the pearls and this is all up down my timeline and stuff like that. Girl, what about making your soror perform, show, and prove? Who said that? Here it is. Here it is. My soror. It's unimaginable what black people will connect with. The most pettiest of shit. And don't be thinking about like the meat and the potatoes. You want to call in? Okay, well I'm gonna look. Y'all got. I'm going over to listen. Hold on. It's the weekend. I'm going to my man's house, so y'all know how that is. So we're gonna get. We're not going. This ain't gonna be no whole bunch of hours. That's the link. Drop in when I come back. I gotta put these clothes in the wash machine. I mean in the dryer. It's an intermission. Mods handle that. Oh, I'm tripping for real. Hold on. Let me get my intermission paper. Let me get my intermission shit up real quick. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Hold on. This is gonna be one more minute now because I gotta show y'all this. Ooh. Hold on. Chrome tab. What the fuck? Okay. The fuck. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Nigga, what the fuck? I don't know where this stuff is. Hold on. Okay. So I ain't gonna be able to do it because I don't get it. Hold on. Where's it at? There it is. Boom. Damn. Open my file, baby. Hold on. I do not know why that WAP song is even on my mind right now. Knowing I do not like it. Oh my gosh, nigga, what is popping for real, dog? Okay, there we go. All right. Yes. Yeah. Thank you so much. I dropped the link, so get on it. If y'all wanted to call in, hold on. Because I'm not doing no calls right now.
Deadline tomorrow.
I'm about to go.
Okay, boo. Be careful now. Thank you. All right. All right, y'all. What's going on? Okay. So I didn't drop the link. I heard somebody said they wanted to call in. I dropped the link. I don't see nobody trying to get on. Well, if you're talking about y'all want to call in, I'm not doing no calls. You can drop a link. Come on, because you know you can do your aviator. I'm not messing with that phone call stuff today. Sorry, y'all. Happy Friday. What's up, Jennifer? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Maz, handling that. Thank you, Nene. Girl, I can't even keep the damn drink in my mouth. Okay. So we back. Mm, thank you. I don't care less what them hoes think about my relationship. So that's my thought on Kamala Harris. I don't really like it because I feel like we already seen what she gonna do and who she is, and that she's always trying to go back and forth to find what works for her. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have time for black people or black folks to claim they black with that type of mess. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody who's for real and that can honestly and truly stick up and say, we need to have some black goals for black people, ADOS black people, American descendants of slaves. And I'm here to say it and I'm here to try to work it out to where that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? And she's not it or she hasn't been it. But like I said, it's gonna be our responsibility to stay on top of her and Biden's neck to get what we want. I am going to put one more time. Are y'all still in here? Yeah, it's still rolling. Um, okay. Now, of course, I'm going to put join in here. We can talk about all topics that I talk about. There's one thing that I do want to kind of talk about because today, this week was heavy for me. What is going on? My comments are not coming up. The last comment I have from RL Dia. Do y'all see anything after that? Somebody do a comment real quick so I can. This is not working. What the F is going on? It says new comments, but I don't see them. Okay. Hey, Quintessential. There, I see them now. Hey, hey. Okay, I see it. Thank y'all so much for helping me in testing. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to because I want to eat. So y'all going off camera for a minute. Um, what? Okay. So y'all know that I'm dating a younger man, and everything is going good. But you know, I have fibroids. I've had two myomectomies. That's when they go and cut your stomach up open, just like if you had a C-section, and go and cut the fibroids out of your uterus, and if they inside your uterus on the outside, wherever they at. All right. Well, I just have a fibroid producing uterus, so therefore, no matter how many times they go in there and cut it, they're probably gonna grow back. Cut them out, grow back. Cut them out, and grow back. So now I don't want to do the cut thing anymore. I want to do an embolism, where basically I guess it's some kind of dye or liquid or something that they put into they do an office procedure and put into the fibroids and they shrink them, right? So I went to a lady who specializes in that here in Atlanta, and she looked at my sonogram. She did a physical test and everything, and she said that basically my uterus is the size of a 6 month old fetus. So 6 month old, pregnancy, which that's visible. I already knew that. But it hurt my feelings because one thing I've always wanted to do is have a family, like a whole family. I had my baby Brooklyn. I raised her by myself. But honestly, I always wanted that mom and dad and the kids. And there's been several times where I um, start planning out hysterectomies because of all the issues behind the fibroids, heavy periods, abdominal pains, pain through sex, protruding stomach, all that stuff like that. I was like, I'm just sick of it. A man, I'm not getting, I'm 40 and I haven't got married. I mean, even when I was younger, I was like, kind of like, I'm 36, okay, I'm 33 and I'm not married, da 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 da. I'm just gonna get my hysterectomy because I'm sick of these things I have to go through every month. Well, like I told you, I had it planned for the end of this year. And then I met him. And he's amazing. And we have an awesome relationship, very understanding relationship. Um, and he doesn't have children. And so I had set my mind up like, oh my gosh, maybe this is God telling me like, um, um, yeah, that's what it is. It's a UAE. That's what it is. Yeah. They cauterize the blood supply. You're right. Sorry, RL. The lady gave me so much information at one time. I kind of got it mixed up. I'm sorry about that. It's uterine something embolism. If somebody could type out the whole word thing so that a woman listening can look it up for herself or a man. So she basically told me. I just went through all my options, and how did it work, Cheryl? I basically went through all my options with her, and it was a lot of options. We started with do nothing. She said if I did nothing, my fibroids probably would grow bigger, and I would just be living with them and continue to have the problems I have. And I said, well, would I be able to conceive? She's like, yeah, you could still conceive, but if you were able to bring it to full term, and that's considering the size of the fibroids and your age, then you may have a baby with low birth weight. So I wasn't tripping off that, no low birth rate, right? Yeah, arterial embolation. Thank you so much. I wasn't tripping off the low birth rate stuff, but I was tripping off of sitting there letting them get bigger because I want to lose weight too. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to look big in the stomach like I do. So we went to, went through the various levels, through the UAE, and the UAE could, have caused could cause me to have problems with fertility later. And, we just went through all the different things, and finally we ended at hysterectomy. And it just was an eye-opener for me because I really want to have my family. And it's just woman's feeling about possibly not being able to do that. And him really wanting that. And we talked about it. And that was really a hard night for our relationship. Because nobody's saying I can't have a baby. It's just a lot to take in while I'm, considering and while I'm planning to have one. I guess is what I'm saying. And it really just kind of like hurt my feelings because for some reason in the back of my head, I always knew it was going to happen like this. at the right at the kind of last minute, I was gonna meet somebody who wanted a baby. Now I'm not tripping on that. I just don't want him to trip off of it either. Off of all this stuff. God will work it out. He really will. I do believe that. And I've been praying the last couple of days about it. And it always bring me back to Sarah, how old Sarah was. And she prayed and prayed and prayed to have her baby. And she was able to have her baby. Yeah, I know. I'm in the beginning phase of the relationship. But the pressure is still there a little bit. Because it's still like, it ain't just about him and what he wants. I always wanted to have a family too. You know what I'm saying? Well, me, my husband, and a child. You know what I'm saying? It's the fact that he wants it and the fact that I want it too. It's not just him. And I know the haters, the bitches that don't like me, they'll be like, oh, this bitch ain't even been with him long, and she's saying that. Bitch, it ain't about just that. It's also about what I always wanted too. That's my thing right there. That's quite. This is the thing. He wants both. And I felt kind of selfish because I told him, I was like, I just want it to be me and you and us against the world. And then whatever comes in life, we come together. But then you can't be selfish like that. So the man don't have no children. But again, nobody said I can't have no children. I can still get pregnant this weekend, okay? So, not that I'm trying at all. Not right now. Because the next time I have a baby, I will only have a baby in a good marriage. But anyways, because a lot of females follow me on here or subscribe to me, I just felt like that was something that I wanted to share. And it's actually holding me up from getting a hysterectomy. I don't know if it's holding me up to get a hysterectomy, because one thing I figured out this week is I really don't want a hysterectomy. If I can get these fibroids reduced dramatically to where they'll reduce my stomach size and my flow, my monthly flow, I'll be all right. Hold on, I'm reading this comment. Hold on. I'm 39, just had a baby. For me, it was hard at this age, but she's been here a week, and we are so in love. And I know that me and him will be in love with that baby for real. Even though I'd be kind of, I'd be older, I'd be like, it's my baby. This is me and my pants, baby. I'm glad you said that. Thank you so much, Solstice. That made me feel a lot better. Will your fibroids prevent you from having eggs? No. Well, not I've never been told that. You're welcome. I really appreciate him really being focused on my personal health. But I really hope that this doesn't make him think twice, because he gives good love to me. For real, now I'm being silly, but for real, I get along with him pretty well. And I say pretty well because we be tripping with each other the last couple of weeks, but I get along with him well. I feel like I can be me to a higher degree than I ever have been able to be me in a relationship. And I really enjoy him. I really, really enjoy me and him be having a gang of fun. So, your mom had you at 38? Yes, thank you, Solstice, for sharing your journey as well, girl. Yeah, so That's been on my mind all week. So the doctor said she didn't like how my sonogram, they put that plastic dingling up you and do the sonogram of your inside of your reproductive system. She didn't like how the sonogram did not match her physical examination. Or she's like, I want you to do an MRI. So I went to go get an MRI today. Hold on. Let me show you. For those of you who may not know what an MRI is. Uh-oh. All right. I'm about to share. Oh my gosh. So MRI is imaging, in-depth imaging into your body. I literally got in there. I was cool. Sat down, lay down in the thing. I had my mask on, my COVID mask. I had a face towel over my eyes so I wouldn't see, that I was in that little hole while I was in there. And I had a blanket on me. I had something over my pelvic region to I guess that was part of their imaging. I had that on me and it would strap me down and I had a blanket over it and I had earplugs in and an earphone because the machine is very, very loud. And they play music to kind of calm you. They play whatever music, whatever station you want to play. So I had a contrast and non-contrast MRI. Contrast is when they put the dye in your arm and they get it through your body so they can see everything better. She told me it was going to be about 40 minutes. I did about 32, 35 minutes perfectly. They took me out because that was the non-contrast part. They took me out, put the butterfly needle in, and put the dye in my body. That was cool. I did taste a little metal, but I had eaten before like they told me, so I didn't get sick. Some people get sick from it. Baby, listen. They rolled me in to for the second time. Now I had already went 32, 35 minutes. Roll me in there. So I'm thinking, okay, I got 8 more minutes, she said. Each song is probably like 2.5, 3 minutes. So I probably have about 4 songs. So I get through me and Mariah go back like baby the pacifiers, right? But my back is already hurting, which I already told her that right before they put the dye in me. And my back is hurting because I got a dong in the back. So me laying flat like that was hurting my back. You know what I'm saying? So I was trying to stick through the 8 minutes, but I only got through like 3 because my back started hurting. And they want you to stay perfectly still. And then my leg kind of was falling asleep and going off to the side, and I just felt crazy. And all of a sudden, I couldn't breathe. And I was like, oh my God. So I grabbed my mask and took it off of me. But when I finally got my breath after taking the mask off, I had put my hands up, hit the inside of the dang tube, and then it was over with, y'all. I was like, get me out of here. Somebody help me, help me, help me. Somebody help me, help me, help me. Somebody get me out of here. Boy, I was tripping. It took forever for them to come. It seemed like, they could have been in there a second later and it still would have been too long. Baby, I was screaming. I was trying to get that shit off me. It was ridiculous. But I did. They took me out. I calmed me down. I was so embarrassed. I was apologizing. And then they messed around and asked me if I wanted to go back in there. Yeah, I had that mercy button too. Yep. And I did go back in. This time, one of the ladies stayed in there and she held my shoulder the whole time. And they helped me and I made it through. But girl, when I tell you that, girl, I was scared as hell. Look at that tube. I was scared as hell. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. Yes, girl. That was it. And that was all. I wasn't fucking with it no more. Well, I mean, I did, but I'm saying, like, I had to have somebody buy me like a little punk, but it was too much. So now I'm out. And I'm okay. I thought I had heard of one being open. Yes, ma'am. Once you start the pen, it's on. It's over. It's on. Somebody better get in there and help. Because although my head was kind of sticking out the tube, I couldn't reach back far enough to grab the outside of it. And even so, the table is locked. So it ain't like I can push myself out. It was a shame. Mm-hmm. Mm. But y'all, that's my video for today. We did 1 hour and 8 minutes, which is good. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming by. Please subscribe to my channel. I need some more subscribers. Like the video. Share it. And remember, they may not buy in, but they will look on and they will go to their little groups and their little chats and talk about you. Who cares? We got a semi-black in the vice presidential nominee seat for 2020. And we have to promise ourselves to keep our foot on their necks to be able to get some things done that we need done in our community. And we'll talk about it more later. I'm just in a rush. I got things to do. But I'll talk to you next time and I'll miss you until I see you. Talk to you later. Bye.